Hello everyone and welcome back to Niche, and we are here with our tribe on the mountain island, and we're hoping to head off to the Killer Mountain Island pretty soon here, in not too much longer. But first of all, we need to get some genetics solidified. So we actually just took out a balance bear over here, and we didn't sustain that many injuries. We did lose, I think, 2 of our creatures that were pretty old, and I think got one-shotted, but it took us about 2 or 3 turns to take out the balance bear because all of our creatures now have 7 to 8 attack, and that is pretty good. Now, you guys have told me that the armor body does not actually give you attack, so we probably would lose a little bit of strength from that and drop down to 7, because if we get the tail in all of them, Isira just has a normal tail. So, yeah, it's actually been pretty helpful. So let's see, do we want to breed Erase? Isis has... Oh no, we had already come over here and we had brought... Where'd he go? Where did he go? He's over here somewhere. It's Kunu. And Kunu actually has this E immunity that we wanted to get in the family again. And he has good eyes, good legs, he has the hammer tail, he has cracker jaw, and he has megalosaurus horns. And let's see. He also has good fertility, which is always helpful. And we were gonna breed him. I wonder, should we breed? We've been breeding these 2. But perhaps we should consider, once we get Kororo out of the nest, perhaps we should consider breeding Kunu and Korra. We may do that. I think we're gonna do that. Now he does unfortunately have a velvet paw, but hopefully that will balance out. Well, no, she has velvet paw too. We're gonna have to work on getting that velvet paw out of the family. I'm not super happy that it's there and it's not doing us a lot of good. So, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start a new day. Okay, I hear sickness. These 2 are sick. Mara, how are you still sick? You should be cured by now. Darn. I'm gonna leave her in there, and Kororo is gonna come off this way, and Kunu we'll put in here, and we had a Dodomingo that went off someplace, and then I'm gonna actually bring Ronu over here. And I think we'll move Kuvanro. Kuvanro actually has pretty good genetics, so if we get a good female... We haven't had much luck with the antlers on the females, unfortunately. So we may... I'm going to mark him with blue, because we may try and get some of this runner leg in. If we get a female that has the antlers, we may try and breed him there. And we don't need this nest, so... yeah. And you can actually grab this Dodomingo's meat, so that is good. Always helps to get a little bit more. And then Roro is cold, but I think yeah, I think he was just meant to come over here. I'm trying to remember where I was moving everybody. And these 2 have started breeding. And let's see, so we have another male who it looks like indeed has excellent... Oh, yes, very excellent genetics. That's very good. Alright, so we're going to move these guys over this way. And keep these guys moving. Other Ronu can come up here. Kunu can keep moving this way. And let's see. Let's come over here. Come over here. I'm actually going to come over here and let her get that leech, and then we will remove it there and get a little bit of extra food. And let's keep Taraduke moving. And hopefully, if we get any more balance bears, hopefully they're over here. Oh, we do have ram foxes. So let's attack this ram fox. Might have to attack it twice. Indeed. And then maybe... No, you can't reach. Have you grab that meat. And then come down here. And possibly attack some of these guys. Here we go. And you can continue exploring, Rara. And I think that about covers it. Yeah, I think that about covers it. So we have You see, what I really want is a female, because again, Lana did not get these horns. We have no females that have the full-on horns, I don't think. So that has been a little bit frustrating. So we're going to go ahead and start a new day. And... okay, good. She was cured of her illness, so that is very, very good to see. And, oh, hey, speaking of, I think our luck has changed. So let's look at these guys. So we need someone who does not have F or G. G, F, perhaps we can start taking on some of these crabbits. There we go. Who, what, where? You're a jerk. Alright, no. You. Nope. 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 I'm sorry, buddy. You're done. I have very little tolerance for those guys. They generally just make themselves nuisances, and he had nothing good to offer. Not even good genes. So let's see. Man, so many birds flying around. That's always a little bit disconcerting. Oh, and I did not actually give you a nest. I am sorry. We'll make a nest there, and then I'm going to leave Kirduke there for now just so we don't have to move him. And we'll make sure we're gathering up these acorns. Probably should have done that with Sireh, but it worked out. And then we'll make sure we gather here. And let's see. So we definitely want to really protect Marasi. I'm going to move Lana up here, and then we'll quickly move back up here. And then we're looking for a male. I wonder if we have, because over here we had a male who was just born. And he has D and H. Kirduke. And I'm going to mark him with blue because he's got good genetics. D and H. G and F. Okay, we could breed them, so that's good. And let's see. Mara. They have the same genetics. Open the crabbit turn so we can kill it. There we go. I'll bring Kuvanra over here momentarily. We'll continue exploring with Kororo because there's... oh, he can gather grass there, I guess. And these ram foxes are going to be a pain, aren't they? There we go. And we can gather that food. And here is another ram fox. There we go. And these guys, I don't think there's any more. These guys actually, they're about to pass away, I think. They're getting pretty old. Okay. So we're going to lose them, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. But you have done a lot to help this tribe. They helped kill that balance bear. So they have definitely contributed to ensuring this tribe will go on and survive. Let's actually breed them. And then Kunu, you can help kill a crabbit. Yay. There we go. A little extra food never hurts. We'll make sure we gather this grass. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and start a new day. And, okay, we had another baby born. This one has claw, again, Kirkirku, excuse me. Again, very good genetics. I think, though, we would probably want to breed, well, possibly we'd want to breed Kirkuku. Yeah, I think we'd want to breed Kirkirku because, well, we'll save Kirduke, potentially breed him. But, at the same time, he does have a velvet paw, and, let's see. So we have Marasi. I'm going to bring you back over here. And we'll move Marasi up here. We really don't want to lose her because she is the first female we've had who's actually had these antlers. So all we really need to worry about now is getting the immunity genes worked out. And let's see, none of these guys can gather those clams, but they can come over here and start to deal with these crabbits. So let's come over here. So if we have a female born, well, what we want to do is try and get all the different types of genetics in, and we need to be careful about doing that. Our food supply is going down, so we kind of have to keep an eye on that. And we did just find a tree over here. These guys can linger around the tree for a bit. And let's see. Gather this. Gather this. And so right now, let's see. So there is E immunity we want to get in. Nare has it, so maybe she would be a good candidate at some point. We need to make sure we get H immunity in, because I think these guys... you know what, we're actually going to jump over here and get this bunny as well. And we'll shake the tree. We'll gather this. So over here we have... We need to get this D immunity in. F immunity we need to make sure is in. H, A... We need to keep all those immunity genes in, basically. So right now we have G, F. There's like 6, I think. D, H. So we need A. And we need, from over here, we need E. So those are the immunity genes that we still need. And gotta be kind of careful with that. So let's see, Lana, Anna. And we're going to keep breeding these guys, and hopefully we will get a female that has the E immunity, or perhaps well, it wouldn't really matter the gender at this point, would it? Because we already have a breeding pair. Okay, yeah. So we just need to make sure we get that A immunity and that E immunity. And then we should be pretty set. If we can take all those immunity genes with us and have a double ram horn, or not ram horn, double megalosaurus horn and a hammer tail on all of our creatures, then I think we would be set to move on to the next island. Oh, good. It always is helpful to have rain. And then you, Marasi, need to be on Alpha. And you are going to start moving this way. And let's make sure we gather, gather, and gather, shake, gather. And maybe we'll, I don't know. Oh my! Iskosi! You are beautiful. You aren't necessarily the best genetically, but you are beautiful. And then we have Kirkuku, who I think, or Kirkuku, excuse me, who I think is probably going to be our next breeding creature. I love her eyes and her coat color and how that goes together. I really, really like that. Let's see. Will that Crabbit, no, you don't just get to ignore people. It's not how this works. Okay, there we go. Alright, we'll make sure we clear away this grass. Come over here. And here is another tree. And perhaps we'll start trying to, I'm going to have Kiryu manage this bush too. Perhaps we'll start trying to get our, get some of our crackerjaw creatures over to this tree. And perhaps we'll start, because there's a nest here, perhaps we'll start having some of our creatures make their way over here. Like perhaps Kirkuku will come this way. And that way, when Marasi is ready, she can get over here as well. And that would be, yeah, I think that'll work, because then we'll be really close to these ports as well. And maybe we'll check in this grass over here and see if we can start making our way this way. Okay, let's see. Keep moving. There's bunnies here at least, that much we know. Let's see, we'll make sure we're continuing to gather. And Duke here, we'll stick around here with this berry bush. And then over here, I'm gonna bring a Nare down here, or Anna Ray, that's what her name is, there we go. And then Mayonnaise. And she's not the best genetically either. And then Duke Nuke here has this A immunity. So if we had a creature, a female that had E immunity, that could be a possibility. Alright, we're going to attack and attack. There we go. Come back and gather. I don't know if the rain replenished the crops, or not the crops, but the bushes here. It almost doesn't seem like it did. And we actually have a Crabbit here, so perhaps we'll send someone to go deal with that pretty soon here. And there's a carnivore somewhere. Oh, right here, actually. You have wandered into the wrong nest. It's not even really... He just happens to be sitting in that nest. Let's see. We'll come over here. Gather. Who and where? You jerk. I can't even attack you. Dang it. Seriously. Dude, seriously. You're a jerk. I can't even attack him because he's spiky body. Go... You don't even have good immunity. Go die to a balance bear. And don't stick around here. I don't want you infecting my creatures. I don't even know if that's possible. That would be bad if you could get him from... If you could get diseases from the loners. Wait, how are these guys? Oh, he doesn't have the horns. So it was really lucky that Kirku actually got the horns, because these guys, yeah, they don't really... Wow. That was very fortunate. We're going to keep breeding him a little bit because we need to make sure we get her immunity D in. Although, technically he already had that. I'd also like to get his immunity A in, though. So we're going to see. We've had some lucky babies with them, actually. Let's come up here. Come up here. We can actually shake this tree. And then maybe Ronu will come here. And then you can come and get the leech off him. There we go. Alright, and then you, Kororo, I don't even know what to do with you necessarily. He's kind of just wandering. And then May Nice can come up here. We had a cracker jaw baby, but she doesn't have those horns. We really need to start getting those horns in the family more. Hopefully we can start doing that soon here. So he has the A immunity, actually. I don't think he would be able to breed with Marasi, or would he? No, he wouldn't. They share common immunity. So we would need a female. Do you guys share immunity? Yes. Do you? Anare, possibly Anare and Duke Nucure. I think we're going to do that. We're going to breed Anare and Duke Nucure. So pretty soon I'm going to stop breeding these guys. In fact, I may stop breeding them after this turn, just because we do need to mind our population. It's getting a little bit high, and we want to be pretty careful with that, because we need to make sure that our creatures are going to be okay, that they're going to have enough food. And let's see. We'll go ahead. We have a cracker jaw over here, which is good because we have a lot of these little clamshells. I'm going to have these guys keep moving and look for crabbits to fight this group here. So we're going to go ahead. We'll start a new day. And you should be growing up in a couple of turns. You have had a very nice... Okay. Takir... Oh, okay. Hold on. Nope. Takir. I'm going to put you on alpha. And I think that's going to be the last child we have these guys have. But, nevertheless... We may use him for breeding at some point. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to take him off alpha. But we may use him for breeding at some point. So let's come over here. I'm going to have... So it's Kirkunu, yes. That's these guys we wanted to breed. We're going to have these guys start coming this way. Here we go. Let's close the notifications. Alright, Kier Duke, I'm actually going to put you on green too. And then I think we're going to be done breeding these guys because, as a general rule, they don't have the best children. And you are causing problems, Crabbit. You are going to come over here because I don't want the babies to get taken. And then over here, we're going to continue exploring. And let's make sure we can gather from this bush. In fact, I think I'm going to designate him as the gatherer over here. And we'll gather this. We can shake the tree, or yeah, him. I thought it was, you know, his mane blended in for just a second, and I thought he was female. I was like, wait, but no, he is male. His mane just happens to blend in perfectly with the tree. And with that said, we did a lot that we can do with these guys. We'll maybe explore a little bit. Oh, we can get this bunny at least. And then Mara can come up this way and gather, perhaps. There's that rogue that was being such a pain. And we'll make sure we can gather. We'll maybe start moving towards this nest here, even though that's a Dodomingo. Let's come over here and gather. And these guys can maybe fight this crabbit. That's a walrus deer. That's the first time I've seen a walrus deer on this island. For some weird reason that I do not entirely understand, we haven't been getting many of them. And this particular island, this is the first one we've even seen. Maybe it has to do with population. Maybe you have to have a certain number of creatures before the walrus deer will show up. I don't know. So let's see. We're gonna have a breeding colony over here, and then we're gonna have a breeding colony over here, I think. Maybe in this grass here if we get the chance. So let's see. I'm gonna keep moving these guys this way too. And we can't actually gather those. Oh, we gotta gather from here too. And there we go. And we'll there's a lot of these, the shells over here, so we gotta gather those up. Get someone over here to gather them up. Let's keep moving. And there's bunnies, so it's kind of good to know there's those bunnies. And let's start a new day. Uh-oh. Who's sick? Who's sick? Why do we have 2 illnesses? You're sick? Who? What? Oh, that was from last time. Okay. So he's sick. Yeah, we knew he was sick. Alright. And you can keep gathering from here. And you can gather from here. I'm actually going to put Anare in the nest. And then I'll move Kunu down here. So we're still protecting the little baby Takir. And next time, I think, and let's move, maybe we'll move Lana off this way. Because I kind of want these guys to move this way. Actually, yeah, I want these guys to move this way. And I think that should be okay. We're not leaving anyone unprotected. And this way, oop, there's a mole over here as well. Can you gather? You can't even reach the bunny because the Dodomingo is in the way. But we'll maybe move to these nests over here in this area with these guys so that we're a little closer to the ports for when it comes time to go. Alright, let's do this. There we go. Race is going to cross this river. There's actually nests even closer too, which is kind of nice. And I don't think we're going to be able to get that crabbit, not alone at any rate. And let's see. Keep moving these guys this way. And come this way. And then Marasi is going to come over here, which is good because this will give her plenty of time to get in the nest because he's not an adult until next turn. And then I'm actually maybe going to send some of these creatures back this way because we need a couple more cracker jaws over at the other tree because there's lots of those shells. And, oh, we can actually get this one on the way. And we're having a little bit of trouble managing it with just the creatures that we currently have. So let's try... Well, here we go. We can attack the Dodomingo and get some more food. And these guys are both still okay. I'm actually going to destroy that nest because I don't think we're going to be using this as a breeding area anymore. And Iskosi, I like Iskosi's looks a lot, but she is unfortunately not the best creature for I sent our gatherer. It's okay. I was gonna use him for gathering, but we don't necessarily... It works with the creatures that just have the one. So let's see. We'll come back up here and we'll probably wrap up this episode fairly soon. But we just kind of want to get a little bit more ready to go. So we did everything we need to with these guys. These guys are okay. May nice. And East Kosi. I'm going to move up this way. Uh-oh. That rogue is getting uncomfortably close. Perhaps we can go and get... How? Okay. How? How does it keep disappearing? It shouldn't be disappearing already. I'm very confused. I don't know what that bunny is doing. It's a magic rabbit. Alright, let's gather from here, and then we're going to start a new day. Oh, let's make sure we gather over here as well. And then we will start a new day. Here we go. Here we go. And now we'll start a new day. So somebody has died. Somebody is sick. I think, yeah, Kuroro has this is his last day. That's a walrus deer. We'll attack it. And then we're going to keep heading up this way. Oh, here's the magic disappearing bunny. And I'm going to move up this way and see if we can possibly catch that walrus deer. And then Kunu and Anare are going to keep moving this way. Over here. And then they'll be around here. And then next time, there's another walrus deer. Goodness. That way, they'll be able to hopefully get to at least a nest next time. Yep. There is a Dodomingo. We'll attack the Dodomingo. You can keep gathering here and shake the tree. And you can get this bunny. So yeah, our food supply is decreasing fairly steadily. That is not a good thing. Ultimately, I want those guys to end up at this nest, I think. Because it has berry bushes near it. It's got a lot of good things. And let's make sure... Oop. Possibly we can send one of these guys. Yeah, we can send you to get this bunny. And you to gather the meat. And you are now old enough to be protected. So I don't know what we're going to do with him exactly. Not at this moment. But I'll probably start moving him off toward the... You can come get this shell. Toward the area over here, I think. Well, he'll follow these guys, because that way he can be in this general area where the groups are kind of converging. And then these guys are ready to claim this nest area and start breeding. I'm going to put him on full blue gems. And then we'll probably tear down a lot of the berry bushes on the way. And I'm actually going to have these guys come up and start exploring. And clearing away some of this grass up here. And there is a berry bush. So what we'll probably end up doing is we'll leave creatures all around this area of the island. Oop, we can attack the walrus deer. It's not that hurt yet, though. And then EC is kind of coming this way. These guys are on their way this way. We can gather this. And then we'll come this way. Keep moving. Let's see, I'll actually send back this way as well. And I'm going to put you here so you can get that shell the next time. But yeah, we'll probably start, because we don't have as many creatures in the areas over here, we'll slowly start clearing this area out eventually. And, oh, we should destroy that nest too. And then we will hopefully have more food when we go to move on. We still got quite a bit because we can only bring 5 creatures. So we're still doing okay with that. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and do one more. And oh, good, we have Isray. So Isray has good genetics. She has G and H. She did get a velvet paw. And she has the hammertail and the horns. So that is excellent. These guys are the start of what I hope will be a very important breeding pair. And hopefully the start of a solid line of creatures that have not only the tail, but the horns as well. So that will hopefully be very, very good. And let's come up here, continue exploring. And we can continue exploring here. I guess we'll let you have your baby. That, I suppose, even though it's not necessarily... We have enough food to be okay. Oh, and this crabbit has died. So that is always nice. And this Dodomingo needs to clear out. Oh. Hello. Yes, the Dodomingo is dead. So let's then get these guys. I'm going to breed them and then come up here and come in the nest. And then we'll gather from this, and Kunu will stop in and kill that stag mole before he catches up entirely. And we'll continue exploring with these guys. Can kill that bunny and then go get the meat. Can kill this bunny. The bunnies are getting a little too brave for their own good, it seems. Not that I'm going to complain. And then to cure, we'll continue to follow this way. And we'll destroy this nest. You can sit up here and keep watch, and we'll gather from this berry bush. And let's gather here, and then maybe you can gather here and then come up and gather here, and you can come down here, and these guys can fight this crabbit together. There we go. And keep moving. You can come over here and get this. There we go. And you can, okay, you already got it. And we'll kind of just move around over there. I don't want to send these guys that way, so we're going to be careful with that port area. I'm kind of just bringing them along the edge of the island. And let's carefully... Oh no, we already did that with them. And we'll go for just one more turn here. Make sure we can gather this grass. Okay, we'll go for one more turn. And just see. So we had... Oh, we had a male born. Kirkir. So let's see, G and H, I think they have, yeah, they have the same immunity, so that's not the greatest, but ultimately we do want more immunity diversity as well. So let's go, and the big thing with when we go to travel is going to be that we get all of the immunity types going as well. So we have Taku, who, yeah, we're not going to breed him. His genetics are pretty bad. And over here we have, okay, E and F immunity with Honorala. Okay, so that's good. And she did indeed get that, the Megalosaurus horns, which is very good news because she was not guaranteed to. So let's gather that, and then let's see. So we have H and F. Do these guys over here, specifically Isray, she has H immunity, dang it. And do we have F immunity in here? Yes. So these guys have the potential to have E, F. Wait. Oh, we didn't get her in the nest either. H and E. E and F. Oh, we should not probably be breeding them. Because they could have a creature that has double E. I did not see that. So what about E, H and F? H. Ooh. So we gotta be careful. I did not actually get her in a nest in time either, so that, that's not the best. But let's get this stupid disappearing bunny. Why? Bunny, why? Alright, we can kill this bunny. And you can come kill this bunny. And that'll get us a little food, and then I think we're gonna wrap up the episode here. After we finish with this turn here, we'll start wrapping it up. And you can come help fight this crabbit here. Attack it from behind, attack it from behind again. So usually the crabbits aren't too difficult to deal with. It only takes a couple hits there. And let's make sure we get food from here, get food from here, come over here. You can come help with this berry bush. Get some more from the tree. And then we bred them, and let's... can fight this crabbit. Not much of a fight though. And gather this grass, and that, I think that about sums it up for this time. So I will see you guys next time, but until then, this is Jay, over and out.